Humble goal you can try and get one day. One day. Anyway, who's ready for some? No, I'm done with Super Mario. You're ready for some Sega Ages games. I wish I could put these things in folders because this is a mess.
Yeah, I really wish that you could polarize all this.
Yeah. Okay. I wanna do Sega Ages games. We're gonna start with. Also, thank you for the host and thank you for the follow that we got earlier. I'm gonna start with Wonder Boy.
Fair enough.
I do not have Virtual Racing. Sadly. I have not tried the Phantasy Star release. I've heard it's good.
Yeah, it seems really good.
I mean, I'm gonna eventually get all of the Sega Ages games, except maybe Game Ground, because I don't really care about Game Ground.
I like Game Ground.
I've never particularly cared about it. I'm waiting for that damn Shinobi localization. Or release.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I think is it out in Japan?
I don't think so.
Okay. So I have to wait for the release and then the localization. Okay, so, what is Sega Ages? Sega Ages is M2 packaging a cult Sega classic for modern consumption. And usually they come around with some nice bonus things. So you have like a nice manual that explains everything and how it goes. It's the up-to-date manual. Oh, and it's not connecting to the internet?
Huh.
Oh, it was connected to the internet. Let's check that real quick because I want to show that off. Internet settings. Wired connection. Okay. Let's go back here.
Maybe the sites are down something.
A second late, you would have fit nicely into a sandwich.
Thank you for donating to the Virtual Racing Fund. I will do it on the next, I don't want to take your survey. I will do it on the next Sega Ages stream.
Yeah, the virtual racing one's really interesting because they added multiplayer to it, which it never really had.
Yeah, I guess the manual isn't working, which is a shame because it's a pretty nice manual. Okay, so we have like generally two modes for this one. There's a classic arcade mode, and they usually do a variation of the classic game. In this case, money hungry mode, where you have to keep up collecting coins. There's a challenge mode where they add unique challenges. So in this case, they did a Sphinx challenge, aka fight the Sphinx boss. This is the last castle, I'm guessing, a time attack mode. And then score attack. Swap your sword for magic and unleash an infinite flurry of fireballs. One hit or time over and you're done the score attack. So I try to like make things interesting. We're just gonna show off the regular mode. Power up new game means you start with full equipment. I'm gonna not do that, but I might show it off at some point.
As I said, the arcade version of this is close enough to the mass system. I'm pretty sure you have that memorized.
Kinda. I don't. Welcome to Monster Land. Is this the jiggle one? Yeah. Shit, I missed it. Okay, so basically, there's when you play Wonder Boy and there's a coin drop, you do this, and then you'll earn more coins. But they made a macro button which just lets you like move increasingly fast to just like bypass that. So there you see, like, because it's maxed out, you can just like do 60 coins at once. But this only works for like coins that drop at random into the air. Okay, so there's nothing here. I'm not gonna buy booze. Okay.
It does look like, so The only other time that this particular version of the game has been in English was actually on the Wii Virtual Console, and it looks like it might be a slightly different translation.
Yeah, I know they did like a completely new translation. Well, I still hated to do this thing of you can't touch the key, otherwise you're gonna miss out. Come on, come over here.
Oh right, I think yeah, that's right. It was on those.
Oh god, my ears. Shit, I missed the coin. Papa's not gonna get any new shoes. Actually, fuck it, Papa is gonna get some new shoes. How much? 80. Yeah, let's get those leather boots. Just enough for a night shield. I don't actually remember like all the coin drops, and also some of them are a bit different in the Master System version. It's really weird to me that they have health indicators on bigger enemies, because that was only reserved for bosses. Wait, I actually missed the coin drop. There we go, 65 smackaroos.
I just love the fact that this is an arcade game.
It does not play like an arcade game, it is so weird. Why am I spinning around like that? If I drop a coin and spin around before I pick it up, I get a lot of coins. Okay, so this is the side quest of the game. The big side quest you do, which means you just need to find a bunch of hidden NPCs and play them. Talk to them and get some stuff from them. There's a weird mechanic and I don't like spinning around. Ow. This is a pretty straightforward boss. I believe he does a lot of damage if he actually hits you. So this is why I wanted to show off the manual. Because it has a... Because it has a good comment on why you need to like find swords. Because I explained to you, oh, you buy everything in this game except for the sword, because it would be silly if you had to buy your own sword. The heroes just find their swords. And then they had like this little lore bit where like the villagers would all laugh at Wonder Boy if he bought his own sword.
Not the fact that he's just running around in his underwear.
Well, no, because then they would laugh at him because he was poor, and that's not okay.
I suppose.
Nah, I'm gonna wait for it. Get good enough boots for now. Okay, now we could buy the legendary boots if we wanted to, and then wait for some actual proper armor. Because I don't think it's okay for Wonder Boy to run around in his loincloth. Oh god, I hate this boss fight so much. This is like the quintessential Wonder Boy boss fight, because the mushroom isn't like every single Wonder Boy. Here we go. This is how you know that Sega was ahead of the game. A level that goes from right to left. Don't have that on your Nintendos. I think if you go here and buy stuff, they will actually tell you, oh, there's a hidden armor shop. I think there is a store sells armor. Thank you. I'll always be spinning. Oop. Ow. And there goes the heart. Oh my fucking god. Fuck this skeleton. Okay, this is magic. I guess let's show that off. Ow, you motherfucker. Oops, I accidentally pressed up. So to activate magic, you have to press up, and I accidentally did that.
I was gonna say, did they change the controls at all? I guess not.
Nope, I'm using the D-pad and I'm accidentally pressing up. This is why I try not to use magic in this game. Oh. Somewhere here. There we go. Yeah, give me that knight armor. Finally, some decency. Damn it. Oh, I'm gonna eat shit. It is a knight. Yeah, it's a knight.
I remember this guy being kind of annoying.
Yeah, he's a bit of a douche. Oh, and you can use magic against bosses. How convenient.
Does this version have the rewind of some of the other?
It does not actually.
Stages?
It doesn't actually have a rewind. I'm really confused about that part. I guess it's like, oh, you have infinite credits. But the problem is because health carries over, you can kind of get yourself in an impossible situation. There we go. I used my all my magic. Might as well just give up. I'm not using it. Damn it. Nope, I can't reach that. Let's see here. Hard armor. Perfect for me. The hard boy. So gonna fill up my elixir here. No. I'm gonna fill up my
No, it's. I forgot how you get more elixirs.
I know some shops sell them. Anyway, here's one of the side quest things. Take this flute and what? Oh shit! Well, we skipped a beat. Surely fine.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the plot point is, but I'm pretty sure what the part is. Also, I like the fact that you're, Oh, I remember what you have to do. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to, like, go to a house and then, like, climb a hill or something like that. Is the thing I can drop down here? No, it's not here, okay.
I like the fact that the armor upgrade that you got is silver compared to your gold-looking armor.
This is a drop, this is a drop. I think there might be an elixir here. Yep. Sorry, revival medicine. Can I buy 2? No, I cannot. Well, we have the flute at least. Give me that cash money. Oh, this fucking thing. I hate this thing so much. It does so much damage.
Oh god, this game, it's very wonderful low health noise.
It's fine, we got a 1/5 of a heart. Well, he wasn't completely naked. He still had clothes. He still had the oh shit! Give me the money. He still had like the loincloth. That's technically clothes. Wow, that's some useless advice. So yeah, you generally need like better shields because the projectiles like deal more damage. But why am I not like able to use magic? Like I'm not imagining it, it's up.
Yeah, or down.
Oh, it's down, okay. I was totally spinning game, why was that just 4 gold?
Oh, they put the stupid spinning thing in.
Oh yeah. Oh. Oh no, it's a giant Kong. Shit. I like that this thing has like 5 million fucking health. Damn. So it starts us off here, but we still don't have our... what was it again? Our Rebel Medicine. So what's the gimmick with this boss? And there's like a gimmick. Like, I believe I can block the big boulder. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it is a really weird hitbox if I remember, though.
Yeah, except he's charging into me like mad. Okay, I'm gonna give this like 2 more tries, and then we're gonna just restart with full armor, or full equipment. Oh, he probably didn't take damage. Jeez.
Yeah, I remember this one being particularly brutal.
Yeah. Nope. Damn it, I didn't want that one to put in coins. Or quarters. Okay, let's try it with the New Game Plus mode. No? Oh wait, I need to go back to the
You have to go
menu.
back to the menu.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Is the menu working now? No. That's very strange. No. Okay, so we go arcade mode, but you power up new game. Oh wait, from your previous adventure? Does that just mean I... Wait, what? Oh, okay. So I have to like actually re-earn it.
Or maybe once you get the sword, it gives it to you?
Maybe? Oh, that might be right, yeah, because otherwise it would be like an impossible situation. No, it's not that. That's very strange. Maybe this is like a mode where you get to keep the gear you find. Well, let's try this one more time. Since the gorilla isn't that far anyway. At the end of the day, we can just skip him as well. So there is a macro that makes a character spin like this, and I'm generally doing it while jumping because if you spin rapidly while you get coins, you get the amount of coins relative to your spinning speed. And how it worked in the original game... Oh my fucking god, death. I cannot believe this. Okay, we're gonna restart. This is ridiculous. How it worked in the original game is you jump and you move left and right. But they just put a macro in where you have you just like wiggle like this instead of doing it like this. Arcade Archives are a different company. SEGA Aegis stuff is M2, which are who are the guys doing the Mega Drive Mini.
Yeah, so the Arcade Archives, that's being done by Hamster Corporation, who were responsible for re-releasing arcade games back on the PS2 in Japan, I believe, is where they got their start. And yeah, those are just basically, okay, we're gonna put a ROM onto this thing and re-release it. Whereas M2, yeah, they go the extra mile and They just are really good developers of this kind of stuff. They've been working for SEGA for a while. They first started out doing a bunch of re-releases for the PS2 that were roughly this kind of same thing. But they also did if you were familiar with the 3DS re-releases of the SEGA stuff, they're the same developer. And now they're just bringing it out to the Switch.
Oh, they did the 3D games? Ah, okay, yeah, those are really good.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff, like the Outrun, is mostly the stuff that was in the... I believe it's the stuff that was in the 3DS one, minus the 3D stuff that they couldn't port as easily. Like when Fantasy Zone will come out, it will have the additions that they made to that version, which was basically they have it so that you save how much money you had between runs, and also adding two, because the Master System version of Fantasy Zone had 2 exclusive bosses, so they added those to the arcade version.
So yeah, because I wasn't spending when that coin dropped, I only got 1. And it only works for coins that are like hidden, doesn't work for enemy coins.
I know M2 did the collection of mana. I don't believe they're the Konami ones, because those, I believe, are done in-house.
Side quest.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Yeah, I don't like the spinning mechanic, but at least they made it a smidge easier than it was, like, originally.
Yeah, I had no clue about the spinning mechanic.
Didn't you mention it when you were ranking it?
No, I had no clue.
I could have sworn you were doing it.
Maybe unintentionally, but...
But yeah, that's how it works, and they just added a macro. The macro is specifically for the Aegis version.
Yeah, I remember hearing that they're doing the TurboGrafx 16 Mini, which I'm actually very surprised. Now you go to turbo speed.
Yeah, that's why I was. I thought about saving money and getting the legendary ones, but then I realized like a lot of the platforming is balanced around having specific boots.
That's what to say. I was wondering if you can go to that cloud.
Well, I think when I played as a kid, I was able to buy like legendary boots, like by this part, but it's just impossible to play because you're going so fast, so you miss a lot of jumps.
Also, the thing about TurboGrafx Mini is that the game list is actually all... It's a weird one, because all the regions have the same game list.
Yeah, and the Japanese-only games are not being translated, so even though it has, I believe, Snatcher, it's not being translated.
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm pretty sure they want to, like, spend as little money as possible.
Yeah, also apparently there was a bunch of Namco games that just got added.
And we are moving so fast. Hyperspeed.
Huh.
No, we got a new heart. Okay, let's try and fight the knight. Got your, it's Wonder Boy. Came to this world with no clothes, no money, but now he's here. Save the day.
Oh, last game. Last game, oh, he was perfectly fine just wearing the grass skirt.
That was 2 games ago. No, actually no, that was last game. Shit, I forgot. Right, because this is a sequel to Adventure Island, Wonder Boy.
Yep. Yeah, this isn't... Monster Lair had not happened at this point.
Yeah, Dragon's Trap is a direct sequel to this. The one time I do not spin is worth it is. Do I want that money? 22 gold. Good, worth it. Yeah, give me that hard armor. For island, an old man living in a mysterious mansion. Yeah, okay. There's no reason to go down because we have full elixir, so that's fine. Shit, miss it. So I think like the gimmick with this boss is like you have to jump into it and damage it. Because then it'll go through it. But also you need to not hit the projectiles like that. Oh, damn it. Okay, I'm gonna let this guy kill me so I can buy the elixir. Please, kill me. No, don't shoot. Kill me!
Oh man, I cannot self-terminate.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, this is not a game I would try and do a no damage run of.
Yeah, I consider it impossible. You can upgrade a lot of stuff to the point where you trivialize the damage, but yeah. Oh wait, can I fight the boss again? I probably can, but I won't. Oh god. At least your invulnerability frames don't end when you're in the air.
I love the bouncy iframes.
Oh, thank god, a heart. Big heart. Spin forever. Oh. Okay, let's try Big Grumpy again. Maybe I just need to go full aggro on him.
Yeah, it seems to be working.
Thank God I have my ceramic boots, which let me slide across everything. A great sword! That's such a great sword. Look at it. Oh wow, I can't believe that actually reached. Oh damn. A helmet! Yes. Give me the helmet. Okay. Oh no, it's the Mam Desert. Oh my god. Glad this continues the age-old tradition of video games of making bats the absolute worst.
Yeah, this is such a weird room.
Yeah, and it's mandatory, sadly. Wow, I didn't realize I was playing fucking Sekiro with these, like, sick blocks and dodges. Holy shit.
I wonder if you do the spin macro, or the spin macro, if it helps. It would help at all.
Okay, this level is really annoying. Oh. Nope. Fuck that. I'm just gonna drop him there, it's not worth listening to the fucking chime. Oh god. Come down here, stupid Reaper. Think that might be a magic shop. Never mind, I'm not gonna risk it, fuck it. Okay, heal here.
I was gonna say, is this the level of the Sphinx boss?
Yeah, sadly. I don't actually remember where the correct yeah, cocktail bar is.
I want to say it's to the bottom left.
Oh, there's one
I
here.
remember being, like, in that... Oh, yeah, it's right
No,
there.
that's the armor. Okay, never mind.
Alright.
Okay, Sphinx is dying. The Sphinx likes to ask whimsical questions. Thanks. Well, we know the Sphinx is dieting.
Yep.
I jumped on the wrong side.
So I wonder if they fixed the typo from this translation.
Sarid.
Yeah, no, they didn't. The hourglass, so you're constantly, like, it is... Every time the hourglass diminishes, you will lose a heart.
Yeah.
This is an arcade game.
Yeah, every time the hourglass flips, you lose a heart. Oh my fucking god.
I remember this part being a nightmare.
I'm gonna save up for the armor. Oh, give me that royal potion, fuck the armor. Fuck off. I'm good. Yeah, every time you use the hospital, it gets more expensive. Just like real life. Oh god, fuck off. Oh god, it's a gold collector! Steals your gold. It's actually not a good thing. Oh my fucking god, no! No, my money! Piece of shit!
At least it's only 5 gold apiece.
Come down here so I can fuck you up. Ow. Fucking death and taxes in one.
I was just about to say, I mean, there's only 2 certain things that are certain in life. Never said that they had to come at different times.
This would be a really annoying D&D monster.
Surprised there isn't one already. At least you get the Excalibur out of it.
Please, leave me be! Oh my god. Using this sword that's way too big for me. Oh, mercy me. Nope, I fell. Oh well. Okay, so we have to go here first, I think. Damn it. Okay, so I think now if we go here... Oh, how does it work? Oh no, I need to use a flute here. There we go.
Yep, you have to go up.
Ah, beautiful. Music to my ears. Okay, now we can go into the shitty mansion. Alright, this is where the game introduces grey ghosts, which you cannot kill. You can only tell them to fuck off. Also, this guy is here. Fuck that guy.
Wait, I think you have to kill him.
Oh god. Already killed your brothers, why must I kill you? Oh.
So that thing spawns.
Give this charm to the great eel, he will replace it with the emblem. If you are truly brave man, dragon is very formidable, never give up. Gotcha, Grandpa Goat. Okay, now we can go to the end of the stage. Nice view!
I never knew they did that.
Let's go! Danger, keep out. Probably need new shield. By the legendary shield. Sadly, still not enough for the legendary armor. Oh god.
Oh, also, if I remember correctly, there's something very important here.
Yeah. That's in one of these, I believe.
I think it's not this one, but it's the next one. Because remember it being on a platform.
Yeah.
It's that one.
Oh god, I don't even know I can beat this.
You can spam, yeah, I was just say spam magic.
Oh, that's all the magic.
And then probably all did the equivalent of one swing.
Yeah. Magic gonna shit against bosses. Got the legendary sword. Pretty big sword. Gotta get this monkey. You know, one of these has like a passage, I think. No? Game, chill! Please!
Just want to go in the door.
Oh, I died.
I like that the lioness lady looks like she's giving you the, like the up yours kind of gesture.
Ah, a lady after my own heart. I don't even know who she is, like, she's just a continuation. She's not even in the Master System version because you can't continue in the Master System version.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Once you die in the Master System version, you die in real life. Did they miss the drop? Or the radio?
With the what? The eel?
Yeah.
I think it's... No, because you fall somewhere and you have to hold left.
Yeah. Oh right, there's this castle. I forgot this castle existed. Yep, fuck it, I'm OD. I'm on foot. Do you want a gauntlet or a gauntlet? I would gladly have a gauntlet. Oh shit, oh shit.
Yeah, thankfully they put springs in there.
Oh god, so slippery. This is why, like, having fast boots is actually detrimental. Give me health. Okay, magic clip is also fine. Damn, I was hoping it'd give me health. Oh god, he's throwing little tiny things. Okay, let's try one more and go. Immediately I fall into lava. Oh, fucking hell. This is a nightmare. One last time and then we're gonna switch games, because this is...
Yeah.
Like, doing this without an elixir is like really fucking difficult. Fuck off, crab. Also for reference, yeah, that like pushes you super far away. Not super far away, but enough to like fuck up your momentum. Okay, let's try this. There we go. The secret was taking little damage so you'd be invulnerable for big damage.
Yeah, I remember there was a boss, I can't remember if we fought it yet, but there was like... It was better to just bum rush him because the projectiles did so much more damage than the actual collision damage.
Oh my fucking god, leave me be.
I do not remember the sniper, whatever the hell those things are. Oh, yeah, that's the... So this is the area with the...
Yeah.
With the EAL. It's just when those things stop being assholes.
So now you have to hold left, so what you do is you go here. Layer electrical fun, thanks for dropping by. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's like magic and lightning and shit. Okay, cool. And I guess you were done. But actually, you meant to knock again, and then it's like, oh, it's the eel. So I think in the Master System version, you just directly talk to the eel immediately. They don't pull that, like, double knock bullshit. Oh god, what are you doing here? Okay, game is getting like supremely rude.
Yeah.
Oh god. Wow, that was an asshole bad. Okay, this is the last stretch of the game.
That was the last third of the game. Slap!
Okay. Do you mind looking up the map for me?
Sure. Although I think from last time, I think that I need to make sure that I got the right map.
Yeah, you need to get the arcade version map.
As I type in Wonder Boy and Master System.
Okay, this is so good.
I take it this is Silver Man?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So I can take the ruby because that'll make the final fight easier. So basically, when you finish a side quest, you get to pick between the bell and the ruby. The bell tells you the right way through the labyrinth. The ruby makes the final boss easier. I'll cement this song.
Okay, so it's saying, go right, battle poor god.
Go right.
And battle the poor god.
Oh, no, okay, so I need to basically know where to go up or down, like as soon as you enter the castle.
Go right again, kill snakes. Take the bottom passage at the end.
I was afraid you could save.
Good idea. Right once more, kill the pigs. Battle the vampires, right. Pigs, those are pigs.
Those were vampires. Okay, down or right?
We keep going right. Drop down into the first well. There will be 4 bats to the right and 4 on the left.
Do I go left or right? Oh.
Let's see, 4 bats on the right, 4 bats on the left. When you land, drop down to the right side.
Okay. Next, left or right?
At the bottom, go left, kill all the flames, there will be a few red ones. Drop into the well. So go left and drop into the well, push right immediately to fall into the first ledge.
I might not have enough health for that.
Okay.
Drop down or go right?
Go right, fall down, then once first fall, and then push right immediately to fall in the first ledge. There should be 2 blue flames here.
Do I fall down the well or do I go to the right after I hold right to the ledge? So it said...
I'm trying to find my way. Push right immediately to fall into the first ledge. Go right. Fall down into the first well and push right immediately again to fall into the first ledge. There should be 2 flames here.
Yep. Okay, there's an octopus boss, and I'm dead. Yeah, I took way too much damage. I'm not sure I can actually beat this. Okay, I'm restarting this one, so let me give me a minute.
Okay.
Oh my god, get off my fucking case. I also love how nobody is dropping health. Oh, to be fair, blue flames never drop health. Or flames never drop health. Oh, come the fuck on. I hit those. Wow, fuck off, game. Okay, let's try this one more time.
Yeah, I rewind for a reason.
Come down, you shitty vampire.
Okay.
Oh, thank god.
Okay, let's see.
Let me save this.
Yeah, let me figure out where it was. Okay.
So, after the octopus.
Okay, go right again. All four... okay, so kill all 4 pygmies. Go right... oh. Wait.
I think this is not the correct path.
Yeah, try... Okay, so...
So that was after I dropped and there were 2 great ghosts and I had to hold right.
2 blue frames here. Go right and battle the Kraken and then go right again. Kill all 4 pygmies and then go back to fight the ghost.
Go back to fight the ghost. Oh, okay. This is why I've never beaten this. I didn't know about this part. Okay, and after I killed him?
Let's see. After you kill them, go right and use the platform to jump up into the well.
Okay, I'm gonna save this as well. Oh, I remember. Yep, I fucked it already. This is why we have a save state. I remember this part.
Yep.
So I have to hold left, and then we have to do this. We have to go all the way up?
There will be a snake on the path to the right. Kill it, and when you pick up whatever leads behind, a platform will appear. Will allow you to continue your journey upwards. Keep going all the way up. At the very top, go right to battle the great. And I think you go right here.
Okay.
You will. Let's see. Go right to battle the giant king and then go right again. could be Giant Kong, actually.
I think it's Giant Kong.
And it said go right again.
And go up.
All the snakes, pick up the items on the platform up here.
I'm not gonna survive this again. I guess I have to kill this guy too. Problem is, time is gonna kill me. Because time always kills you. Oh god, I'm fucked. Give me health, give me fucking health, no. Okay, where did it go when I kill the guy?
Okay. I'm trying to find my thing. Take the top edge, go right to Battle the Demon, go right again, jump down to the first well, playing the bats as you fall.
I wanna see if... I'm gonna load that.
I don't think you can fit in between those.
Yeah. Slaying the bats as I fall. Do I have to slay all of them?
No, I think it's just saying, hey, there's gonna be bats.
Okay, where do I go?
All this. These bats are a great resource of hearts. At the bottom, slay the special grass and go left. If you're right, you should be in a metallic cap.
I'm not in the metallic area?
Go left.
Oh, left. Yep, okay, that's it. I'm not sure I can no-hit this guy.
Well, time to find out.
Bonus
Throw down save.
bonus points, bonus points help your health capacity.
Yeah, they're essentially your EXP meter.
Yeah. That's... I don't think that's gonna work.
I was expecting that to be a go straight to the second phase.
Nope. Didn't even hit him that time. But yeah, it would've been nice if that was like a phase change. Jeez. Let's see if I can get into the next phase at least. Let's see where dying here leaves me.
It didn't change the music, so which I believe counts as a new area. I could also be incredibly wrong.
Oh, it could also do the thing that some old SEGA games do, which is you cannot continue in the last area. Kinda wish this had a rewind, to be honest. I also really hate the shield hitbox.
Yeah.
Okay. I only got hit there once. Good theme song. They've done that a bunch of times, Iggy. The old Shinobi also works like that. Let's try that again. Nope, timer kills me. Okay, we're gonna end it there. But actually I'm gonna let it completely end there.
Yeah, if you want to know what the ending of this game is, go play Dragon's Trap.
Yeah. Return to start menu. This is working out so I can actually understand what power-up new game does, because I just thought that was like a cheat mode, but never mind. Anyway, that's Wonder Boy for now. We're gonna move to the next game. Yeah, too low life to go through that. We're gonna do something short now, so we're gonna do a bit of outrun. Gonna do a few runs of that. But outrun has like no continue. Because it's just like the arcade game didn't have a continue either.
Nope.
Okay. Does this one work? Nope. Okay, so what can I show off here? I think if I go to... no, not that. Options menu?
Yeah, X.
So we have like the new and the old version, difficulty, time limit. I'll put it on long and show off more of it. Gas and brake. I don't like that control scheme.
I like that it gives you an automatic transmission, though.
Yeah.
Or at least an option for it. Oh yeah, play this with motion sensor. I'm sure that'll work.
Nope. Wrong button. So like switching between like PlayStation controllers and Switch controllers is always weird to me. Okay. So I want B to be gas, I want Y to be brake. There we go. Play mode, widescreen, arcade, vintage, full. I'm gonna do full because it kind of doesn't make a sense to have like this border on top of my overlay and have like the super tiny screen, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna remove the display effect.
I don't think it's keeping aspect ratio though, or at least it doesn't look like it.
I think it's like it
okay, so
it adds widescreen support.
Okay, good. Do me a favor, can you go in the music player and just go right? Because I want to see what all songs they have in it. Magical Sounds, Hour, Passing Breeze, Splash Wave. Okay, so it does have Cruising Line. Okay.
Yeah.
Those were songs that they added in, into the 3DS version.
Yeah. I'm gonna quickly just go and grab something to drink. Get some Dr. P, as they call it in what was it, Steins Gate. Actually, I love it like Steins Gate's original novel, and the main character keeps drinking Dr. Pepper. And in the Japanese version, you keep hearing him saying Dr. Pepper, but they have to translate it as Dr. P in the English version.
Huh.
Okay. Oh, wait, what is the insert coin button? Right. I love how like there's a cassette here for that.
Nice, I like that they had that.
Driver's Mega Mix Volume 1. You have any requests, Lolo?
I kind of want to hear Driver's Mega Mix Volume 1.
Okay.
Get ready.
Not as good with Outrun 1, I'm more better with Outrun 2. It's still a great game. This, I think this is my favorite game on the 3DS. Like, the 3D version of this is fantastic.
It is.
Oh, it's actually like a remix of the existing songs.
That's what I figured.
Oh yeah, this in 3D is like this is, I don't usually play anything in 3D. Okay. On the 3DS, but I play it on, I play this all the time in 3D.
Yeah, it's so weird that they added smoothing to this.
Man, it is a fucking crime that you can't buy Outrun 2 anymore.
Checkpoint.
Outrun 2 is fantastic. Because it adds like proper drifting, and it feels so good. Also, Mode 7, eat your heart out. This is what proper fake 3D is like.
Yeah, why need a Mode 7 when you got the Super Scaler?
Exactly. Possibly one of the main differences is like there's actually no Ferrari logo on the car. They changed that for obvious legal reasons. But yeah, for those who don't know how this game works, is basically you keep driving as long as you have time. And when you reach a checkpoint, your timer extends. And sometimes you get to pick.
Checkpoint.
Sometimes you get to pick where to go, left or right. This is now far easier because I set it to a very long time, but basically the game gets to a point where you're not allowed to make a single mistake, otherwise you're gonna run out of time before the next checkpoint. I'm pretty sure for the first segment, if you crash more than once, you don't get to the checkpoint.
Yeah, the original arcade is brutal about that. Like, I think in all the times I played this in the arcade, I think I made it to past the first checkpoint like maybe 5 times.
Yeah, I think the arcade version of 2 is much nicer about that. Like, I almost always make it to the end on 2. There's also a Master System version of this, which is pretty good. Also, I don't know if this has the same mechanic as 2, where left is easier and right is considered harder.
Checkpoint.
No, I think they're just different.
Because you get different endings in the game based on where you end up. remember everybody, there's an Outrun song in Hatsune Miku Project Eva Future Tone, and it adds lyrics.
Yeah, it's based off the best one.
Yeah. I think it's like, it's called, Magical Shower.
It's Magical Shower.
Yeah.
It's a song that's playing right now.
Well, yeah, it's currently on the mix. But I think the little
Or,
remix,
yeah,
I think the remix is like several songs.
Checkpoint.
See, this is what I appreciate about like these re-releases, when you can like just make the game like digestible for people who aren't used to playing it, like the extend timer and things like that. Man, I want an Outrun 3. Like, stop making Sonic racing games, just make Outrun 3.
Oh, it looks like they changed the signage. Just saw an M2 logo.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah, so too. Or maybe this game predicted M2. That could also be a thing.
It's like you know the Namco game Pole Position?
Yes.
Every single time that game's been re-released, it's always funny seeing how the signs change. Like in the original Japanese, they were just straight up like Marlboro ads, and like
Oh, I think we're
honestly, like oh, nice. Like I think there's also Canon ads. But in the US version, there's like ads for Centipede
Congratulations.
and Dig Dug.
This ending, everybody celebrates here. And then you break your ass. Also, thank you for the host. Much appreciated. So we got ending A. Gonna do another run of this. And there's Yu. What's his full name?
Yu Suzuki.
Yu Suzuki, yeah, who is now working on Shenmue 3, I believe.
Yep.
Oh, there's a tune-up menu. I'm surprised it's like uploading my ranking considering I set the timer to be max.
Well, maybe it counts for that.
Oh right, you unlock mods in this one, I forgot about that. Yeah, so you have like 4 mods to unlock. That kind of change your car handling. Okay, I'm gonna do another one. Try that one. Midnight Highway, step on anything you want to hear in particular?
Nope, you pick.
Oh, I like the classics. So we're gonna do with
Get
that.
ready.
Also, you want to hear something really good, look up, I believe it is SSH, is the name of the in-house SEGA band. Watch them play this song live.
So I need to just adjust something on voice meter. Wait, I thought SSH was like a remix group.
Or, there's 2 things that are called SSH, I believe.
Yeah, because I know like in SSH like is the person who does like a bunch of video game remixes.
Hey, let me take a look at that.
I wonder if there's SST, yeah. I wonder if there's like a debate, oh shit, among like Outrun fans, like which theme is the best one, like how people argue which Tetris theme is the best one.
I have heard people say that They prefer mostly from what I've heard is Magical Sound Tower people do like Splash Wave though. Not so much on Passing Breeze.
Checkpoint.
I like all the songs in this game. It's just, but yeah, there were 3 songs originally, and this game had like a bunch more. I don't know if the new songs they add are based on anything though, like where it's just like, oh, it's just new songs. Ow. That's rude. Bow source. How many rocks does this track need? Look at all the rocks on my right. And now on my left. Rocks everywhere.
Checkpoint.
I like that they kind of changed some of the trucks. Oh, actually no, it's not themed. I thought they changed like the trucks based on the area you're in. Also, man, that is a trippy sky. Oh my fucking god, I'm like trying to here. Yeah, this would have been like on regular time mode, this would have been a game over. Like guaranteed. Also, another good thing about Outrun 2 in arcade is the multiplayer mode, where who's ever in first gets to pick which side you go on.
Oh.
Yeah, and then the other person is bound to that side. Also, there was Outrun never came out on the Mega Drive, did it?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, it did. Okay.
Yeah, I remember it actually apparently being a really decent port too.
I've never actually seen the Mega Drive port of it. Yeah, maybe I should hook up the PC version of 2 sometime and show off that one.
Checkpoint.
Also, I love how we're in this weird era of indie games where a lot of people are now trying to just make Outrun spiritual successors. There's a bunch on mobile as well. Which, you know, I'm good with, because if SEGA isn't gonna make a new one, other people might as well. Also, I appreciate how high the score actually goes.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Congratulations.
I think some of the other endings also include, like, your car falling apart.
Yeah, I remember the more sillier ones. I want to say, I can't remember which Sega racer it was, but I remember there being one that it's like, it changes what character, like, whether you're like a woman or like this really old man. I want to say that actually might be the arcade version of Enduro Racer.
Oh, possibly. Oh, I like how different combinations give you a different car. Well, that's Outrun. I think this is like... That one I always recommend people like get because it's a pretty good game, especially in handheld mode on the Switch. You can finish it in like a jiffy. Now, time for the main attraction.
Oh yes.
Time for a good video game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I lost my mind when they announced this. I was like, fuck yeah. An Alex Kidd re-release.
Well, especially with how much they added too.
Yeah, this one has a ton of stuff that I like. I also like this little detail where, like, because Alex Kidd is the presenter in every Sega Ages release, he just jumps in on this one.
Huh.
Okay. Can I... Is it still down, or can I actually... No. This one also has a lot of info. Anyway, so what does this one have? So there's original Alex Kidd. There's Aegis mode Alex Kidd. Where they add a bunch of new stuff. Like the FMV soundtrack. There's challenge mode. Time attack with the petite copter. Time attack with the castle quest. I believe... Is this the one I think it is? This is like the stage that goes from right to left. Yeah, I know this one. Oh god.
You should just have a stream of you trying to get highest ranking on this.
I was considering it at one point. Shit. Let's go back. I do have I am actually like on the leaderboards, but I don't know how far I've fallen in the meantime. Let's look at this billionaire. So where am I? My rank. I'm 36th in the world.
Ah.
I feel I can like do it better, but like this is the part where it goes into like tenths of a second in difference.
Yeah, just think of how much you just make one tiny change and just how much you shoot up that leaderboard.
So this is my run. It also gives you the input.
That's good. I like how they have it in the...
Match system gamepad, yeah.
Yeah, the wonderful disc of hatred.
The plate. Okay. So that's why I'm doing badly. Now I'm gonna show off what you're actually meant to do at the end, because I haven't figured out how to do the end consistently.
Also, I see you're using the US version.
Oh, yeah, I'll probably think that. Oh, is it? No. Can I download this one's? Okay. Oh, it's probably similar. So this is second place. So I think it is literally the same as my run, except the end, and you'll see why. I'm glad you can download like other people's runs. This is what you need to do. You need to take damage on that, but without dying. So you need to like collide your hitbox from the copter to take damage, and then you need to make sure you don't fall on the pterodactyl when the copter breaks, and then you jump on the thing and over it, and that saves you like a bit. So I need to learn like how to do that if I want to get in the ranking. But I think I'm pretty okay with like, you know, 30th, 36th in the world. I feel that's commendable. That was second place that I downloaded. But like the differences are like, you see, like I'm on 22.73 and first place is 22.18. So it is literally like less than a second difference at this point. Oh wait, it does say, wait, what? Oh, okay, never mind. Let me actually go back then. Top rank. Okay, there we go. I think it's still like tenths of a second. Oh no, this is now a full second. How did this person do then?
My favorite kind of one of these things that was so stupid was there was an Xbox Live Arcade re-release of Track and Field. The thing is that the way that Track and Field handles time, it used the built-in in-game timer. The problem is that it has a thing with its logic in that it didn't, because it was like it expected you to do all events in like less than like 20 seconds. The thing is that if you let it go over 99 seconds, it would loop around to 0.
Oh, okay.
So you just sit there at the end for like until it hits 100 seconds, and so you'd have times of like 0.3 milliseconds.
That seems like an oversight. But yeah, look at this shit. So he shoots to kill it, but also to take damage. So he would save even more time. Like, that's ridiculous. Yeah, can I go to the options menu? Game version, hamburger, Japan, international. I like how it's like Japan, international, and the hamburger version.
Look, oh, weird.
Now, let's see. Wallpaper, type A, B, type A, full, dot by dot, vintage. So a good thing with okay, I'm gonna turn off this. Oh god, smoothing. If you use this overlay, it actually tells you down at the bottom the order of rock, paper, scissors things you need to do to beat the game.
Huh.
So that's like the actual order you have to like do them in. I think I remember most of it, but we're gonna play with rewind, just for that. And I'm gonna do this a fit so it's not like overlay in an overlay.
I mean, also you've proved yourself that you can beat this game on an actual hardware, so
without using items. Well, actually, this one's harder for me because this one moves faster, and it messes up a lot of my timings.
Oh right, you have proper speed.
Yeah, like because my hardware is at 50 hertz, and this is at 60. So when I played this, like the first time it came out, I fucked up a lot. So wait, what is the actual rewind key for this? I guess one of the triggers.
Also, oh yeah, you have the FM turn on.
Yep.
God, this is so weird hearing this.
Yeah. And yeah, it has new art for each stage. So, which one is... Ah, there we go. That's the rewind key. So rewind's last 5 seconds. If you're playing with rewind, it doesn't upload your scores to the leaderboards, but it doesn't really matter. I believe... Yeah, this is the pause thing. Also, I tested it, and this does preserve all the glitches that the original has.
Yeah, I'm surprised that it would. I would be very surprised if they fix those.
It's great because some of those like glitches are nightmarish. I'm gonna see if I can show them off because I'm not sure if I ever show them off because they soft lock the game. Also, man, yeah, the FMV chip sounds really weird. Speedrun this. Now, if I were ever to speedrun a video game, it would probably be this one because like a run of this is, I think, around 20 minutes. Honestly, the most challenging part of keeping track of speedrunning this is keeping track of how much money you have. Because every time you break a star box, you get a big money or little money, and it's randomized. And because you need to have a specific amount of money to get like vehicles and stuff, you need to make a mental note how much money you have, because otherwise you have to pause and check, which, you know, costs time. Yeah.
Man, it's so good seeing this version after the last Alex Kidd game me playing. It's a friggin' Enchanted Castle.
Enchanted Castle is horrendous. Okay, let me see if I can... Okay, I do have a quick save here. Quick show off the Nightmare Fuel. Glitches. There's this one. Okay, that's not Nightmare Fuel. So you have this glitch, which is you can wrap around the destructible block and break the one on the opposing side of the screen, and you'll see like the little hole down in the corner that can happen. But if you fuck it up, if you make it too cut off, this happens. Alex Kidd just breaks in half.
It punched himself in the face.
And yes, this game does have a gas chamber as well. Also, I feel this game is more direct about its Nazi adversaries. Also, I don't know if I ever explained it, but the question marks, they rotate. So you have firing, ghost, and then live, and then it rotates back. So if you ever skip a question mark, the next one, it doesn't actually predetermine what question marks are or randomize them, it's just like you get them in sequence. So if you miss like a question mark block and then break the next one, it'll still continue the sequence properly. Okay, the second block in the level is always going to be a ghost, or rather, the sequence in the level can start at any point, but usually it starts either from the fire ring or a life.
It's also good hearing good music when you're in a vehicle.
Yeah, like Enchanted Castle is just like a travesty. Hashtag not my Alex Kidd.
The problem was that it was great because both the really bad Alex Kidds were my only experience of Alex Kidd games until I got into emulation.
I'm gonna show off another glitch. So one thing you can do, which is a speedrun strat, is you can press pause, but you need to like time it right. So if you're speedrunning this in actual hardware, you have to be next to the like master system. So you have to like time this right as the enemy spawns, and you skip the entire dialogue sequence. But also it glitches out like completely. So it doesn't load the sprites in properly. So now, like, instead of having there like a circle, you know, it's like playing in the fire sprite. So yeah, the sprites don't load properly and shit like that. So you need to know how to time that to like skip dialogue and save time. But also, I believe if you mistime it, you can soft lock the game. So basically, 2 skills I need for this is being really good at counting money, and like being able to time frame perfect pause presses on the fucking Master System hardware. Imagine how awkward that would be, like, in Games Done Quick, where, like, the runner would have to, like, have the actual console next to him if he was speedrunning this.
I mean, considering what's considered awkward for one of those things, I'd imagine that's the least of their worries.
Also, I do like the new art they added for Alex Kidd, and like it's like in a weird MS Paint style. Also, if you press pause, you can see here that you're on a hidden island. I also believe there is a secret here, but I'm not sure where you're actually meant to punch for that secret. Like, it's something here. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to find it. But it's something you can, like, there are some, like, hidden things in this game where if you punch a specific invisible pixel, you'll have more money spawn. I didn't even know about that until, like, a few years ago when I watched long plays of the game. Like, there's nothing even hinting in the game that something like that exists. So I prefer the FM soundtrack or the original? Lolo.
It's weird because, like, I really like FM synthesis, but there's something about, like, this song in particular is really good. Actually, FM's really good in this one. Although I just kind of wish that it had stronger, like, percussion.
Yeah, I can see that. Man, the FM soundtrack was so good. Okay, let's see how far we can get with this one. So this one loops around, I think like 3 times or 4 times. It's also like really weird to me, like in Enchanted Castle, there's also a stage where it's like up above you can fly and then below it's the water part of the stage. But this one has like this like weird, impossible space approach to it, where if you're flying, the level is much longer than if you crash into the water. Because this upper part like loops several times, whereas in the water it's just like one very quick segment and you're done. But in Enchanted Castle, I think it's like the same length regardless.
Probably.
So what this one
seems like this is.
Okay.
Seems like this is meant to be a bonus stage.
Yeah. So maybe I should show off some power-ups, considering last time I streamed this, my pause button was broken. Or it wasn't broken, but the game would soft lock, so I had to like not use items. That was really fun, because there's a lot of awkward jumps that I need items for. Yeah, I'm definitely not used to hearing this in the FM synth, but also I've played without the FM synth for like 30 years.
I mean, it also made sense considering that this is the first time that it even got an FM synth.
Yeah. Which I think is like whoever came up with that idea, like that was a really cool addition to me. Well, I kind of hope they remaster more Master System games. Like honestly, I'm kind of annoyed that the Shinobi is the arcade version because I really don't like the arcade version.
I still think what they should have done is they should have made the Master System version in the arcade style.
Like mix them.
Yeah, like give it the health system of the Master System version, but have it be the assets of the arcade version.
I mean, maybe they'll do that. I hope they do that. Okay, so here's one of the power-ups. We used to call this Vitamin A. We basically just throw a bunch of Vilex Good clones, and each one of them hits an enemy. that image is pretty funny. Also, it took me like years to realize that this said 7.
Huh.
Because it's stage 7. Are there any SG-1000 games worth releasing?
SG-1000
is bad.
Like maybe Doki Doki Penguin Land?
Girls Garden is pretty good.
Oh, Girls Garden. I mean, that also has a pretty historical interest. Or interesting story, considering it's the first game by Yuji Naka.
Oh, I didn't know that was by him.
Yep. It was his first game.
That is the only... So I've played through all SG-1000... Well, not through them, but I've played all SG-1000 games during the Master System ROM path, and Girls Garden was the only one that I considered, like, acceptable. Like, as in, like, you can actually play it. Like, a lot of them are just... not really good. I mean, the SG-1000 was basically a lot of, like... Was it ColecoVision games on them?
No, it's just they happen to run very similar hardware.
Oh, okay. I also believe there is like a glitch if you guide the Scorpion to this part of the screen, but I can't remember what it is. It's just a weird visual glitch. I don't know what other Master System games would be good releasing. Asuka and Shinobi World is pretty good. The Master System Ninja Gaiden would be really good.
Yeah, that would... I don't know if Tecmo... Well, it might be. I would like to see a Gobelius re-release.
Golden Axe Warrior.
I know it technically doesn't count, but I would love for them to re-release their take on Fantasy Zone 2. Really weird release because that Fantasy Zone 2 got an arcade release, like the original version, which was just a souped-up Master System.
Okay, let's see if I can get this in one go. This is like the hardest part. There we go. Slam that motorcycle in the bear.
Just embed him into that wall.
Exactly. That forest was basically a game ender for me and my brother for the longest time. And then when we like found out the speedboat, we were like, holy shit, there's a speedboat!
Uh, I would like, I really do like the Master System version of Wonder Boy, like the original.
Oh, the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's rare for me to finish the boat stage with the boat. I guess if you crash it, you just go into the underwater segment. What else was there? I mean, I don't think there's a point in releasing Dragon's Trap because that already got like an excellent remake.
It already did.
Yeah, but more like a Sega Ages release. Also, this stage is really obnoxious without a copter. And I think I've actually, like, at some point I just started playing it without the copter because I got bored playing it normally. Just like, oh, I'll just do it in the annoying way. I never do it in the annoying way.
I mean, they re-released Phantasy Star.
Yeah. Man, Shining Force Sega Ages release, I would be all over that shit.
I would be, if they redid the Sonic Master System games, those would be good.
Oh, Sonic 8-bit Ages, I would love that as well. Just do one, you don't need to do two, it's garbage anyway. Shit, which one's this? Is this like scissors paper? Let's see real quick.
I would say it'd be interesting if they remade Zillion, but that would be a licensing nightmare.
It's probably rock and scissors then. So I need to like avoid even ties because as soon as you get a tie, it completely changes all other combinations in the game. And you don't want that. Ta.
I really do like the fact that someone developed a version of the powered base converter that had a built-in FM sound chip.
Ooh. That sounds actually pretty rad. I do like the FMV rendition of the castle theme. Well, Tyrion, we're mostly talking about like Sega Ages treatments. So like, we're releasing a game with a bunch of various like new stuff. And like, not new stuff, but like new ways to play it. But, like Outrun gets new tracks and like the modding system, this gets FMV sound chip and some new art, things like that. Like if they were to do like Shining Force, like I don't know, it would be cool to like be able to use characters from both games, like in both games.
The one thing that I just realized about the FM version of this game that, or like the new FM stuff, is that it's actually, I just realized something that technically makes it inaccurate. Because if you had an FM, or if you were playing a Master System game on an FM enabled Master System, everything would be FM, including the sound effects.
Ah, okay. Yeah, the sound effects sound the same. Yeah, they sound pretty the same.
Yeah, those are definitely PSG sound effects.
Yeah, File can play with them too.
I mean, perfectly fine.
I think it's just like advertising it as like FM soundtrack.
I was just say, yeah, because I definitely do not mind it being just the music. It does remind me though of someone made a ROM hack or the translation for a patch for Phantasy Star had a neat thing because if you hit the I do like that the way that sounds in the FM. You hit one of the buttons on the title screen. I want to say it was the pause button, and it would switch between PSG and FM.
That's pretty wild.
Also, I like the fact that the FM chip gives a really weird sound parody between it was weird because it meant that technically for at least one game there was a game that would run the same sound hardware for the MSX, the Master System, and the NES. Although only one game for the NES used the sound chip. It was a game called Lagrange Point.
So Matt, you're correctly on my end sometimes in Transgen Y. Probably something on my end. I think it might be my capture card just fucking up all sounds in general.
Hmm.
Definitely this one is just like a paper. It's amazing, like, how less of rock, paper, scissors there is in this game compared to Enchanted Castle. Like, Enchanted Castle just, like, goes whole hog on it.
Yeah. Well, it's like we didn't take the rock, paper, scissors theming too far enough. That let's make everything rock, paper, scissors.
Can I rewind this a bit? We'll just take a screenshot of that, like, swastika that's being thrown. Also, man, this, like, when we played this and got here for the first time, this fucking stage was trippy. Like, just look at those, like, people.
Yeah.
Because this uses the, Mario thing of, oh, they turn people into stone, except they actually show it here. Think this is scissors. No, it's rock. Man, this used to be the hardest boss for us. I also like for some of the artwork how they like use these dramatic angles and everything, and then they just go like, oh, okay, we're just gonna copy paste some of the sprites as well. What they were thinking with these bosses. Man, the late 80s were wild, Tyrion. You could put anything in the game. People wouldn't question it. Just look at the entire Amiga library and like lack of theming in most of them. It's like, oh, here's like, I don't know, a toy soldier and an alien and a pony, and they're all enemies, and you're like, what? And it's like, yeah, like here's a shoe. The shoe will kill you if it touches you. Okay, that art is pretty funny. That hand almost looked like a taco. What is it with old Euro games and killer war drops? I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm just gonna buy these because I don't remember if I own them. I feel like a lot of Euro games like try to be playful, and they kind of use board games as reference. And you know, like in board games, it's like, oh, why am I the, you know, iron and the shoe in Monopoly? Oh, I broke it. It's like, I don't know. Because kids like shoes, I guess. It's really weird. Like it's such a strong thing in Amiga games that when you see an Amiga game that actually has like proper theming, like visual theming, you're just in shock. A lot of Euro games were also like massive assholes, and a lot of that stems from, oh well, you know, it's a video game, it's meant to be hard. This one is actually the easiest one. Oh, that's good art. It's like, oh look, there's some money over there, wouldn't you like some money? And then the game's like, ha, it's a trap. I think it would have been funnier if that was a 1-up there. I'm just gonna use this. Also, I love how intimidating fire looks in this game, but in Enchanted Castle, it's like a little speck. Doesn't even look like an actual enemy.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I don't need the 1-up. I'm just gonna go up here. So this one... Oh, you might not actually be able to do it with the... Ah, okay. So if I didn't have the fire ring, I could actually activate a hidden thing here, which is like, it creates a platform below these question marks. And then you can actually like break them open.
I'll be back.
I'm glad I did this on my first try and now I keep dropping. You can also like create an opening here if you want money, but money doesn't really do that much at this point, it's just there for extra continues if you want it. I'm not gonna break that because that's a ghost now. Whoopsie daisy, why didn't that work? Oh, is it bugged? It's because of my fire ring, it's not registering it properly. There we go. So that's the problem with the fire ring, it bugs out on like collision with some of these triggers. Anyway, gas chambers are fun. That's why we include them in video games like this. Not terrifying at all. Yeah, like this doesn't work, so you have to do it like this, like the actual fire has to hit it. Oh hey! I haven't heard this bug in forever. That's the fire ring bug. Just sounds like massive groaning. And then you end up by shooting. Okay, I'm gonna skip the water segment. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna do the water segment again. I'm gonna skip something else. So this was a game ender for us, like if we didn't go through the other path, like we just couldn't beat this, we didn't know how. But honestly, it's like the dumbest shit in this game? What? Is it not working? Okay, wow, that was really weird and terrifying. Just went through his skull. So yeah, for those not that know how you do this is you just don't hold fast swim or up or down, and you will gently float right above the spikes. Okay. Here. Also, there is crushing damage in this game. You can get crushed and die. I should say crushing damage. You can just get crushed because there's no damage in this game. You just get killed by things. I'm gonna use this. This is actually obnoxiously difficult. I still don't believe I made it on my first try when the retro pals were here. Because I usually never make this part without a shield, or I'm just used to having a shield. You have to like jump, hit the frog in the air, and then you need to jump down from that side and hope you don't hit the fire. Okay, so now why didn't we fly earlier? We didn't fly earlier because I'm gonna fly here. And go above ground, and we're just gonna skip the boss fight. There we go, boss fight skipped. I believe we can still beat the game though. Like, we don't have the key item, quote unquote, but I don't think the game actually checks whether you have the item. It assumes you do. Like, we should have like... Yeah, so that's the bottom one was the one we got. Wait, let's start. This is what I'm looking for. Sun, water, moon, star. I think it's then sun, moon, water, then fish, star, fish. And then we do the last fuck you, which is jump over these dumb spikes. Can't believe it. Alex was overjoyed that he was able to use martial arts skills for the good of the citizens.
Man, I thought there was more to this game left.
No, I skipped the final boss.
Ah,
You can use the fly ability. So like his father is called King Sander, but in like the Enchanted Castle they call him Thor. Shows you how much they cared about Enchanted Castle. Aww, that's a nice little goodbye.
oh. Huh.
Oh, I wonder. So, is it gonna go here? Gotta go to international. I wanted to see something. The copyright was 1990 for hamburger version. Yeah, 1986. Yeah, so let's change that as well. That's interesting. That changes that too. Alright, that's the Sega Ages version of Alex Kidd. Pretty good version. Pretty good release. I like it. We have time for one more. I think Phantasy Star is probably gonna need a separate stream.
Yeah, you're gonna need an entire stream for that.
Yeah. I'm gonna do Thunder Force 4 though. Shut it off a bit.
I don't think I've seen this version of the game.
This one was kind of released under the radar. Like, I feel this one and Sonic were released with very little fanfare. Mostly because everybody's sick of like Sonic 1 being re-released yet again.
Yeah.
I actually have not played this one. It's Kids Mode! What is Kids Mode? Can I find out what Kids Mode is?
So the thing is actually, so they took this from, there was actually a Saturn re-release of this game. And the kids mode was based on that. And it's basically just an easier mode.
Ah.
Because also I believe this version has, they took out a lot of the slowdown.
Like weapon, shoot, start button, change speed, rotate claws. Reduce processing delay. I'm not really sure what that does.
Take out, that's your remove slowdown.
Oh, yeah. We'll do that then. Except for the Genesis Mini, I'm super excited for the Mega Drive Mini, as we call it in ye olden Europe. Oh god.
Okay, I was wondering if they were, I was wondering if they were gonna put the name that it came out over here. It came out over here as Lightning Force.
Yeah, not on my stream, sorry. In this house we respect the Thunder Force brand. Now Kids Mode is new, let's try that.
Probably for the best, because this game is an asshole.
I also think like this one lets you pick the ship from Thunder Force 3.
Yes.
I love the soundtrack of this game though.
Oh, Thunder Force 4 has the best soundtrack of the Genesis, or the Mega Drive ones. I want to try 5. I've never tried it before, and I've heard that it's okay.
It's okay, I played it. Wrong start button. Wait, how do I pick the ship then?
So there's a way to get into the options menu. I forgot how it is though.
Let's try and reset this. Oh, wait, wow, pressing start immediately like skips everything and puts you there, holy shit.
And yes, Iggy, this is the one that has Metal Squad in it. Metal Squad is specifically stage 8.
Do I have to go through the intro again?
I want to say is it hit C?
I'm hitting all the buttons except start.
Is it maybe hold A and start?
Yes, there we go. Oh wait, I want stock shot.
Oh, I guess you don't do it in this. Oh, weird.
Where is the ship change then? Go back to...
Maybe you have to unlock it.
You know, that actually might be true. Open options menu again, just double check there. Game version. Yeah, you might actually have to unlock it. Okay, well.
Also, this game gives you different endings depending upon what difficulty you played on.
Oh, do I have to play on hard for the best ending?
Yes.
Well, this is kids mode, so how hard can hard be on kids mode?
Very hard.
Oh, there's also Maniac. That's right.
I don't take that back. No, Maniac is the hardest. Yeah.
Wait, I want zero ships. Let's try hard. Try hard, kitty. Never actually beaten this game though, because
This game's also very long.
it's very long. It is very difficult. Yeah, it has like you can adjust your speed as well. So if you look at like in the corner, like now it's at 25%, but then it could be like 75%.
That's the thing, like every Mega Drive shmup that was, or every horizontal Mega Drive shmup had that.
Wow, thanks game.
Oh yeah, that's the thing this game does, is that it just spawns things out of nowhere.
Did you ever rank this?
Yes.
How low is it?
Let me check.
Oh, but come
Forces we
come the fuck on.
out the Thunder Forces we did, this one ranked the highest.
I mean, yeah, it is the best one, but also, yeah, it's an asshole.
If it's giant this does, I believe, have a giant fish boss, but you also might be thinking of SEGA.
Or Darius.
Or Darius, which SEGA is Darius 2.
Okay.
Thunder Force 4 is at 211 out of 382. So it is in the green, which means it's okay.
I assume you didn't like the bullshit attack from behind.
Yes.
Do you still consider it good by your standards?
I mean, it's still a decent shmup. It is actually right above City Connection.
Ah, this. Okay, so it's a superior shmup to City Connection. That's good to know.
Yes. Oh.
Okay, what an option. Yeah, it definitely seems to be a shmup that's heavy on memorization. Almost reminds me of Hydra. Oh, fuck off. Man, this game is so dark.
Yes.
I wish this had a rewind function.
It also has a really bad thing where enemies or bosses take a lot of damage to kill.
Yeah, I never liked that in shmups because like I'm always like, am I doing something wrong? Am I meant to like hit him somewhere else? I had that problem with like what's that called? Darius Chronicles?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that.
Burst.
Yeah, Darius Burst. I have that problem with Darius Burst like all the time.
So, and it doesn't seem to be doing it in this one, but a lot of the Thunder Forces would actually have a thing where, depending upon where you hit the boss, it will give either a blue or red flash, which determines how much, whether or not it does, like normal damage or more damage.
Yeah, like a lot of the other issues I had with damage feedback is like if it's bad, you're not sure like, oh, am I supposed to be hitting a specific spot, or you know, what am I supposed to be doing?
Your Spurs would at least have it would at least give you it would flash whatever part you're hitting.
Yeah, this thing is way too meaty. I guess now it's going to phase 2.
Okay, Shizzle.
Okay, Shizzle. Oh. Oh wow, it's the entire stage. Okay, we're gonna restart so we can pick a different stage. I should just save to the boss. Yeah, back like years ago, before I knew about with a bunch of other shmups, I really liked Thunder Force, but now when I've like played so many better ones, I'm kind of like, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, this seems to be the thing with people who said that Thunder Force is really good, is that usually it is like it is in the context of, oh yeah, I had this as a kid. It's like it's the same thing that UN Squadron for the SNES. Which is a lot of like, oh yeah, UN Squadron, that's a really good game. Until you play a lot of other shmups and realize, oh wait, this game actually does a lot of things really badly.
Yeah. I will say though that the stages look extremely good in Thunder Force.
Oh, I do.
Like I think like this is a super cool looking stage. Although, at the cost of looking good, like there's a lot of visual noise here.
Yes.
Like, especially after playing a lot of indie shmups, it's just like, man, a lot of these old shmups are not that good.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, unless you're playing, like, something like Gyarus or like Soul Feast, there aren't that many good horizontal shmups on the Genesis, or on the Genesis. I would say there's not enough horizontal shmups. But if you're going to like the Mega Drive, that's when your options start to expand. Because even like, despite its notorious translation, Zero Wing is actually not that bad.
Zero Wing is pretty good, yeah.
You got stuff like Grey Lancer. Oh, there's also Wings of War.
What's the one where you play an angel, Gun Young or something like that?
That's Wings of War. Wings of War in over here, and I believe it's like Yainog.
Yeah.
which that one's really good. That is developed by the same people who did Choaniki.
Ah, okay. I like this free shot, which is like you have to be holding the opposite direction you want to shoot in.
Yeah, that's the thing with the weapons in this game, is that they're very situational.
They're very situational to be like unlockable weapons. Like I feel like all of this should be just available and you can upgrade it and that's it.
Because that's like the thing, like think about like Zero Range or like Radiant Silvergun that has the weapons on command, like you pick between like very situational weapons, but the fact that you can just swap between them on just a button press, like depending on what button it is, just makes it a whole lot better.
Yeah. Definitely. Okay, this so far seems to be the more reasonable of the two bosses we fought. I generally wonder what kids mode does that like is different.
I believe it gives you an like it seems like you start with a shield that you normally would not.
Possibly, yeah. Oh, is this the ruins? Oh, I guess I just died. Oh god, this fucking gun.
Oh, also the other thing is that if you were to die, you would lose the weapon that you have.
Mm-hmm.
On erasure mode.
Ah, okay. I always got a bit confused of why I didn't lose my weapon. I'm having a lot of trouble telling what the heck is happening. Okay, it's a Big Mac. I think what I really dislike about this game is, aside from the enemy spawning like out of fucking nowhere, I really dislike that there's like verticality to the horizontal level, so stuff can like shoot you from the bottom.
Yes, that is also another big problem with actually this entire. Well, I don't know how bad it is in later Thunder Forces, but I know in the Mega Drive ones that is a really bad problem.
Thank you for a follow. Let's save that. I think like the reason they do it is like it's more graphically impressive if you have like big stages, but it's just like makes the play worse.
It also just depends upon what the mechanism is, because there are other shmups that do that, but it's not nearly as painful. Like there are plenty of Gradius stages that do that.
Like yeah, sometimes it's like really hard to just know where things are happening, because sometimes things like don't spawn where you are, but they spawn like above you, and it feels like the game is happening somewhere else. And honestly, a lot of stuff just doesn't feel reactable. Man, yeah, playing this after like playing games like Zero Ranger and stuff like that, it's just like, oh man. How far we've come. Yep, that was on me. Oh, almost got that one up. I think this is probably a good place to stop it though. Let's see. What's that main menu? I think this one is... let me actually go back. Let's see what the things we played. Wonder Boy Monsterland? If you like Wonder Boy games, I think this is okay, but I would probably say just save money and buy Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom, or if you want to, the Dragon Stripe remake. Outrun, I think it's pretty good. I fully recommend it. Alex Kidd, I'm biased, so buy it. Thunder Force 4, I'd say probably you can do without. Like, I bought it because I played it as a kid, but there's better shmups. Next time we do this, I'm probably just gonna do Phantasy Star. Show that off for 2 hours. There we go. I'm gonna try another quick run of Magical Drop. I don't get to play that game that often on stream. We play until we die.
Is there a reason why you play the Japanese version?
Yes, the voice acting. The Western version has shared voice acting. Oh, what was this button? Yeah, there we go. The cheat code. But yeah, if you play the Western version, they have like 5 voice actors, and they're just assigned to different characters. Whereas in the Japanese version, it's like everybody has their own voice actor. I have Money Puzzle Exchanger too. That one's really good too. I like it. I prefer Magical Drop.
By the way, also not this upcoming week, but next week, there will be 2 more like Ages releases. Those are the original Puyo Puyo and Space Harrier.
I might get Space Harrier. But they're releasing them in Japan first, or is that the Western?
No, these are the Western versions. They're already out in Japan.
Ah, okay. I know Puyo Puyo is gonna have online play, but I'm not really interested in that.
Also, upcoming ones that have not been released anywhere are Thunder Force AC, which is Thunder Force 3, Sonic 2, Puyo Puyo 2, Puzzle in Action, Ichidan R, Shinobi, G-Lock Air Battle, Fantasy Zone, and Herzog Spy.
What's Herzog Spy again?
Herzog Spy is it's considered to be the first RTS.
Ah, okay.
It is made by the same people who do Thunder Force.
Ah, okay. Probably out of those, like, I'm most interested in Space Harrier, Fantasy Zone, and Shinobi.
I'm glad I came in on a good game.
Yeah, we're wrapping up, so I'm doing a 1cc attempt. You missed Alex Kidd though, the good boy.
Yeah, you know what? I'm pretty okay with missing Alex Kidd.
But it's the good version, not the one Lola played.
I'm not big on Alex Kidd in general.
Wow.
Sorry you had to learn this bear.
But yeah, I'll call Golems also need to be localized, I think. Or it's coming next week to Japan or something like that.
It came out the 9th.
No, it came out the 9th.
So 2 days ago. It
Yeah.
came out in Japan.
What did?
Columns 2.
Okay, no clue what that is. Alright.
It's a puzzle game that Sega tried to use to compete with Tetris.
Ooh.
But it's a color matching puzzle game.
Ooh.
It's pretty good.
I was gonna say until they got their friends at Compile to make a pretty good successor to it, or viable to it.
Oh?
Puyo Puyo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel Puyo Puyo basically replaced that. Okay, this is do or die now.
It just reminds me of listening to people who didn't like Virtua Fighter in the arcade because rounds went too quickly.
Yeah, I mean that was like one of the issues with Samurai Shodown as well.
Yeah, I think so.
Then again, Samurai Shodown didn't have ring outs. Oh, fuck off. This game is way too stressful to play. Thank you for the follow.
Can't resist that sweet magical drop action.
Have no idea what's going on. I'm matching bubbles or drops, and I'm trying to match better than my opponent. If it reaches the bottom, I die. But also there's a quota.
It's very fast paced, so it's hard to explain in the moment. But basically, he's grabbing up the orbs and hurling them at similar colored orbs so he can break them. It's the long and short of it.
I like how this game is essentially the logical opposite of Puyo Puyo, in which Puyo Puyo is a game that demands that you think your things about like 15 moves ahead, whereas this is you need to have a half a second reaction time or else you're dead.
Yeah, this is like if you stop to think, you're dead.
Yeah, it's one of those things, you just always be moving.
Man, I played it, like, I managed to play against really good players at MacFest because they had an arcade cabinet with this, and it was fucking traumatic as shit.
Yeah, this game is very fucking intense.
And then you just have me just sitting there, I'm like, what the hell just happened?
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's incredibly fast paced, like, look at what just fucking happened in there.
Nope! Shit. Oh man.
I was gonna say, that was the last boss, wasn't it?
No, there's like 30 stages. Or something like that. There's like... it's the basically, if you once you see it, you get more fights and they're all harder. It's weird.
I don't know, I think that's kind of neat.
No, I mean, yeah, but it's like, it's really hard to 1cc this game. I don't know if it's even possible to 1cc it.
It probably is, but you have to be on a certain level that is fucking unreachable for mere mortals.
Basically, because, so for those, like, this has difficulty scaling. Basically, if you game over, the difficulty resets to the minimum of the particular character. And the minimum for all but the final two characters, like the sub-boss and the boss, like, the minimum for everybody else is, like trivial. Like, you basically, if you continue and you put in a quarter, then it's, like, super easy again. But as long as you don't die, it keeps scaling up the difficulty. And the longer your win streak is, the more ridiculous everything gets. I think the farthest I've gotten was to the actual final boss, and that was like I died within like seconds. Pretty wild. I like it. Anyway, that'll be that. Thank you all for watching. Next stream is tomorrow. We're gonna be wrapping up Return to Castle Wolfenstein, or Wolfenstein, however you want to pronounce it. We're doing the last stretch of the game, so that'll be done. If you enjoyed the show, please follow. If you wanna hang out in Discord, there's a link in the chat. Let's see if anybody's streaming anything cool. Gonna send you to Ursa Games, who's streaming a cool little unknown game called Final Fantasy Tactics, so go say hello to them. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye.
It